Welcome into Thunderbolt News. I'm your host, Xavier Davis.
And I'm Nicholas Tanteros.
And on today's broadcast, we have a few interesting stories. Let's jump right in. As the countdown to the 2024 United States presidential election intensifies, the nation finds itself immersed in a political whirlwind characterized by evolving landscapes and complex dynamics. Article 2 of the United States Constitution sets the stage, outlining the constitutional requirements for presidential candidates: natural-born citizenship, minimum age of 35, and at least 14 years of U.S. residency. The 22nd Amendment stands as a pivotal factor, limiting presidents to 2 terms, while major party candidates navigate a series of primary elections to secure their nominations. The high-stakes drama accumulates in national conventions where vice presidential running mates are carefully selected to complete the party's ticket. Come November, the American electorate engages in an indirect election process through the Electoral College, with concerns over election security and increased workloads prompting officials in pivotal states to seek additional funding and resources. The prospect of rematch between incumbent President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump looms large, especially as Trump continues to contest the results of the 2020 election, casting a shadow over the integrity of the electoral process. Pre-election polling underscores profound dissatisfaction with the state of American democracy, with concerns of spanning ideological divides. Swing states such as Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania remain critical battlegrounds, while demographic shifts reshape electoral dynamics in states across the nation. The Democratic and Republican coalitions draw support from diverse voter demographics, with shifts observed among Hispanic, Asian, Arab, and youth voters. Meanwhile, third-party candidates, notably Robert F. Kennedy Jr., emerge as formidable contenders in early polling, hinting at a potential shakeup in the electoral landscape. As the nation braces for the historic 2024 election, the journey ahead promises to be one defined by uncertainty, intrigue, and enduring sphere of democracy. The eyes of the world turn to America as it embarks on a journey that will shape the course of the history for years to come. Stay tuned for more updates as the race for the highest in the land unfolds.
King Charles III of the United Kingdom is undergoing cancer treatment discovered during a recent prostate procedure. Specific cancer type hasn't been disclosed, and he's commenced regular treatments. His public duties are postponed, but he remains optimistic. Have you heard that King Charles of the United Kingdom got cancer?
Yes.
Do you hope he gets better?
I do actually hope that he gets better because, the Queen just died, and it would be kind of ironic if if the UK just had another death in the royal family.
Yeah, that would be pretty traumatic.
Hi. Today we're expecting highs of 53 and a low of 29. From winds from the northwest with 12 miles an hour winds. This week is supposed to be mostly sunny with a chance of cloudy skies. Studies say that we're expecting another polar vortex sometime in the near future. Here's some photos of what it may look like. Next week should be mostly sunny skies with also a chance of cloudy weather. Thank you.
Good afternoon. At Santa Fe Trail, we got spring sports starting up. I've talked to a few of the coaches, and here's what they had to say. Coach Heron anticipates this year's track season to be a very good season, and along with a lot of competitiveness. Coach Heron states, our track athletes who work very hard, we have a great group of coaches, so I anticipate it to be a very fabulous season. Coach Gloss also anticipates that this year's baseball season to be good and is expecting to go to state. Coach Gloss says we have some high goals, and we are definitely going to try to build off of last year's results. Unfortunately enough to go to state and place in state, get third place, and maybe have a good number of guys coming back, I think. All of them are wanting to pursue those sort of goals. And with talking about sports, the Chiefs won with a 3-point lead, 22-25 in overtime.
The disappearance of the Jackie Robinson statue in Wichita, Kansas symbolizes a loss beyond mere art theft. It reflects ongoing challenges in our fight for equality. Robinson's statue represents his enduring legacy as a pioneer in sports and civil rights. His journey broke racial barriers and inspired generations. The theft erases a vital chapter of American history and highlights persistent racial inequality. It demands collective action against racism and a reaffirmation of our commitment to justice and inclusivity. As the NLBM president reflects on the stolen statue, it underscores the need to confront hatred and intolerance, and to honor Robinson's legacy by striving for a more equitable society. This incident is a poignant reminder of our ongoing struggle for racial equality and the importance of upholding Robinson's ideals. Did you hear about the recent robbery of Jackie Robinson statue in Wichita, Kansas?
Not really. I wasn't there at that time, I guess.
Yeah, my mom told me about it, but I don't know much about it.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know much about it, so.
Personally, I didn't know who the person was, Jackie Robinson. I might have to look it up. But that might be horrible for the museum, obviously. Maybe people wanted to see him.
Get ready to groove as we explore the inspiring stories of influential Black individuals from the Sunflower State.
From Wichita to Topeka, Kansas has been a place of significance in the history of Black people. From Wichita to Topeka, Kansas has been a place of significance in the history of Black people. One notable figure is Oliver Brown, a resident of Topeka who played a pivotal role in the landmark Brown versus Board of Education case. His determination helped lead the end of racial segregation in schools. Another notable Kansan is Gordon Parks, born in Fort Scott. Parks was a talented photographer, filmmaker, and writer whose work shed light on the beauty and struggles of Black life in America. His contributions to art are still celebrated today.
We also remember the many unsung heroes who fought for the freedom and justice, from the brave conductors of Underground Railroad to the resilient Buffalo Soldiers. Their stories remind us of enduring spirit of perseverance and hope. As we observe Black History Month, let's not only honor the past, but also commit to building a more inclusive future.
Let's continue to learn from the experiences and contribution of Black individuals in our community and beyond.
And that's all for now, Thunderbolts. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to reflect on a rich tapestry of history that surrounds us.
Okay, yeah.